This is Julian Patrick. I have done my bachelor's degree in St. Joseph Institute of Technology, Chennai, in electronics and communication engineering. There are many opportunities have been given and encouraged by our professors. Many talented professors are there. They guided me, and then I have become a successful outcome from our university. Now I'm currently doing my master's in electrical and electronics engineering in Gannon University, Pennsylvania.
Hi, this is Vidya, an alumni of St. Joseph Institute of Technology from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, and I'm currently doing my master's here at San Diego State University with a major in VLSI design. So I want to thank St. Joseph's for actually playing a very significant role in what I'm doing right now, for making me pick VLSI design. And it's the faculty, it's their training and the laboratories and the materials that they provided me with, and also the tools that you get to work with, in your laboratories and everything, are the industry related tools and what you actually work in industries. And I learned all of that only after coming here.
My name is Kristen, an alumni of St. Joseph Institute of Technology, batch 2018 from the Department of ECE. The college has taught me a lot. The most discerning thing about this college is the dedication shown by the professors as well as the management.
A very good, a very good evening to everyone gathered here. Today, I'm going to give an intro about Mr. Michael and Mr. Sham. Today, we have the privilege of welcoming a distinguished speaker who embodies the true spirit of innovation and dedication in the field of artificial intelligence. As an AI enthusiast, this individual has not only shown a remarkable passion for the subject but also translated the enthusiasm into tangible accomplishments. Being an active member of the prestigious IEEE community, our speaker has actively contributed to the advancement of AI research and development. With a strong foundation in Python, they have worked on cutting edge AI models, pushing the boundaries of what possible in the realm of artificial intelligence. One of the remarkable achievements of our esteemed speaker is the creation of an AI powered voice assistant, which demonstrates their proficiency in natural language processing and speech recognition. This voice assistant undoubtedly represents a breakthrough in human computer interaction and showcases the expertise in leveraging the AI technologies for practical applications. In the realm of messaging platforms, our speaker has made significant strides in the automation of WhatsApp Messenger using AI. This integration of AI with one of the most popular messaging apps highlights the ability to harness technology into streamline and enhance user experiences. Furthermore, our speaker has demonstrated a strong background in data science, leading various successful projects. This expertise in utilizing tools like scikit-learn, matplotlib, pandas, and numpy has enabled them to extract meaningful insights from complex data sheets and make informed decisions. Moreover, they have delved into the realm of deep learning, working with the LSTM and Keras, and harness learning techniques to develop a model capable of detecting temporal changes in hotspots within microprocessors. This advancement has tremendous implications for optimizing performance and ensuring the stability of microprocessor systems. It's also worth noting their dedication to voice synthesis, as showcased by their usage of Python PYTTSX3. This skill represents another dimension of their AI expertise, enable human-like interaction through voice. Lastly, it's worth mentioning that our speaker has their insights set out the cutting-edge domain of VLSI AI. The combination of AI and VLSI opens up new possibilities in the hardware acceleration of AI algorithms, promising even more efficient and powerful system. A smile is a welcome sight that invites people in, and it's a welcome gift to encourage others to achieve greatness. A very good evening to one and all present here. I'm Linus Cedric from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. On behalf of St. Joseph Institute of Technology, I'm here to host today's session. It's a great pleasure to extend cheerful welcome to all students development program on the topic surfing on the topic machine learning. Now I would like to extend my first and foremost gratitude to our Honorable Chairman Dr. B. Babu Manoharan Sir, Managing Director Mrs. S. Jessie Priya Ma'am, Executive Director Mr. B. Sasisekhar Sir, and Principal Dr. P. Ravichandran Sir for giving this opportunity to conduct today's webinar. I would also like to extend my gratitude to our Head of Department, Dr. C. Gnana Kausalya Ma'am, Staff and Students Affairs, and Dr. G. Rohini Ma'am, Lab Affairs, for their ceaseless support. Now I invite Mr. Michael to share a few words about today's topic.
Good evening, guys. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible, Sham. You continue.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, guys. Myself, Sam. I'm going to take over the whole session under the name of AI. Okay, before going to the session, I just need any one of the participants to say about what is AI. If there is any participant is willing to say about what is AI, so that we have an interactive session today. Yeah, someone is trying to say the answer. Kindly make the answer. Sorry, your voice is not audible. Hello.
Hello, I am audible. Please.
Yeah, you are audible. Can you just say your name and
I think I'm able to enter
okay?
I think AI is the artificial intelligence. Uh, we have natural intelligence. It's like we already noted we have sixth sense. With the sixth sense, human has made another new type of intelligence that is artificial intelligence. It is made for humans basically. It is
Okay.
more helpful for us as a personal assistant, as well as
Okay.
nowadays artificial intelligence is very important as well as it has developed. And then example I can take that Google Assistant, Alexa, Apple Siri, like that.
Okay, Joe. Actually, it was a good definition on AI. If there is
Okay.
any other participant willing to say or share about AI or any other mission-oriented devices like Alexa, if there is anyone, okay, no issues.
Uh, yes, hello.
Someone is trying to
I'm
say,
audible.
yeah, you are
I'm
audible.
audible. AI is also the ability of the computer or a robot which can be controlled by a task that humans used to. And they require human intelligence, like they can use codes for a.
Actually, it was a wonderful definition. Okay, today's topic is about unlocking the futures for students by using AI. Okay, myself Sham, I am going to take over the session, and then my friend Michael is going to handle the session with me. Michael, can you just move on to the next slide, please? Yeah. Today agenda will be introduction to AI, and then machine learning, deep learning, and then there will be a hands-on practice on a voice assistant, and then into the subset of machine learning and deep learning, you will be having a session on neural networks and OpenCV, and then the reinforcement learning, which will be the new topic for all kind of students, and there will be an interesting and innovative session on AI and also a technical session on AI, which will be on games around AI using algorithms, which will be more effective, and then the application of AI. Okay, Michael, can you just move on to the next slide, please? Michael? Okay. So many of the participants said their point of view of AI. Actually, there's a great businessman or a scientist or a innovation man whose name is Elon Musk. He has the opinion on AI. Can just anyone say what does Elon Musk say about AI during the recent interviews? Is any of the participants are aware of what Elon Musk said about AI? Any one participant? Hello. What does Elon Musk say about AI? Actually, I think everyone will be using Instagram or any other social media platform that will be continuously posting the reels about AI, where the Elon Musk will be saying about some description on a particular word. Can any of the participants?
AI is dangerous.
Yeah, very good. And then, actually, that's the 2 points. And then,
I think that AI is most dangerous than it.
actually, AI is dangerous. It is the 1 point. It was the 1 point as Elon said, and then and then the specific point what he said was another point. Can any one participant can say that point?
Uh, AI is AI will try to destroy all the humanity. I think that's
Actually, it's not, but it is written more. Uh, Not the exact point. I think you can try.
I think stars are set for the safety of the air.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Your voice was, it's little noisy. If you have an issue in mic, you can just type in the chat box, please. Guys, it is a famous line about AI. Just give a try. I think there are 20 plus participants in the meet. Have a try. Okay. If no one is saying, I will say it. Okay, would start ruling us. It's more similar. Getting more similar. Okay. The saying of Elon Musk about AI is AI will take over the world in just 5 years. That line has more meaning. What about AI? Before the famous tool on ChatGPT, Elon Musk gave an interview on AI. He said AI would take over the world after 5 years. Okay, today's session is about AI. As I said, what is AI? As many of the participants said their opinion, in my point of view, it's just like a buzzword or passing trend. AI has a revolution of the thing where many computers can learn, adapt, and make a decision like human mind. Okay, in my point of view, I believe that AI is more than just a tool. It is just a extension of human intelligence. It holds the revolutioning various industries from healthcare to transportation to finance and entertainment. Uh, Participants, any of them using Netflix? Is any one of the participants is using Netflix or Amazon Prime? Or Netflix is preferable. Any one participant have a try in Netflix or have an account in Netflix? Can you please unmute it? Okay, no issues. Netflix has a background AI algorithm. It is when you search a particular web series or a movie. Let's say if you search a movie on go on with a web series like Money Heist. It is one of the famous web series. When you have a try with a search bar, if you try to search with a web series called as Money Heist, then suddenly there will be a recommendation session. The related to Money Heist will be Breaking Bad and Prison Break. That will be a AI algorithm. It is usually based on the preference of the customers. The recently watched in Instagram also there is a reels will be have an algorithm. If you have a continuous watching the reels on particular topic, it will be having the several session on the same topic after even after the session after the 1 week. It has algorithm based on the AI. Michael, I think the presentation has gone. Michael,
One.
Michael, kindly mute yourself. Michael, can you just mute yourself? Okay, thank you, Michael. As I said, AI will learn, adapt, and make decision in its own, same like a human mind. AI is just like a simulation of human intelligence in mission. Let's say if you have a tool like example ChatGPT, if you go and ask a question on anything like if you are like a 12th student and going on a question like say about Ohm's law, it will be giving a detailed description on Ohm's law. If you have another question like give the Ohm's law in 2 marks or 5 marks, it will be reducing the number of points, and it also provide the equation on it. So it is just like decision what we are giving to it, and it will learn, and it will also adapt to the condition or the question we are asking to it. Okay. And it also has a problem solving technique and perception, and also I think has a language understanding. There are two types of AI. Specifically, they are called as narrow AI and also called as general AI. Narrow AI, as I said, ChatGPT, which is also work under the condition of specific task. If you give a specific task, it will give a specific answer. And then general AI, if you say, as I said before, Netflix, it's like generally it will use an algorithm like recently watched or recently um, played preference and so on. And then general AI remains theoretical and it's still under research. And then machine learning trains algorithm. I think you will be understanding an upcoming slides. Michael, can you just move on to the next slide, please? Okay. Okay, participants. Do you think computer has a knowledge, or else computer thinks by its own? I need any one of the participants to answer this question. Any one of them. Actually, you will be receiving a surprise at the end of the session. Participants, any one of them can answer that question. Okay. Sushmitra? Yeah.
Computer cannot think that own. It cannot think own itself.
Okay. Any others? Any other can say answer for this question? Give a try. Okay, I think Sushmitra will get the surprise. Okay, it is a perfect answer. Actually, computer will not think by its own. It will be working on the predefined instruction and algorithm. Actually, if any of the computer background students taking 11th and 12th as a computers as a major, kindly raise your hands. One, any others? There are 20 plus participants. Okay, Sanjeev, and then okay, guys. If you are from the computer background, I think you will be working under any one of the programming language. Either it will be C or C++ or Python. Can any one of them say what does exactly Python or C or C++ or these languages will do, or how do they communicate with the computer? Any one of them? Any one of them can
By
answer?
machine language.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I will say the answer. Actually, they communicate with by using binary languages as a background. As basically the Python and the C++ will work as a interpreter, and it's a just will be the platform to communicate with the computer as a background. Okay. Let's say it will be based on the predefined task, or as I said before, if you type any code, let's say I need to add any specific two numbers, let's say a plus b is equals to c. It's just in instruction. In means of computer, I will type it in an ideal platform like Python or C or C++ in different various languages. Okay, it will be showing the same answer. A plus b is equals to c. Let's say 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. We need to give as a specific task to the specific level of languages. And then, can you just move on to the next slide, please, Michael? Yeah. Programmers make the computers think using programming languages like Python, C or C++, or etc. As I said before, Python, C or C++, Java, etc. are the Different programming languages are used to communicate with the Python for several usages. Next slide, please, Michael. Yeah, actually, this is AI. These are the subsets of AI. Let's say deep learning, machine learning. You have a basic. I think computer students will have a basic knowledge on deep learning, machine learning, and you will be going to have a what to say different or a new level of thinking on neural networks, computer vision, or reinforcement learning, and then natural language processing, which is called as NLP. NLP, sorry. Next slide, please. Okay, machine learning. Machine learning is a wonderful tool, Actually, it's just a subset of AI, where it uses a prediction algorithm. Let's say, example, if you many of the participants are using phone or laptop, that will be that will be you'll be having a security system like a face detection or a face locking system. Do any of them think how this system will be working? Can any of the participants will say how this system will be working? Any one of them can say how this face unlocking system will work. Yeah, Susmita, I think you are unmuted.
By sensors.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
By sensors. By
Yeah, actually,
sensors, it can,
just a part of the face unlocking system, and then you are saying the hardware side. What will be on the software side? Any idea? Okay. Uh, say, okay, Shushmitra. How will you give the face unlocking system basic face technology? Let's say if you want to unlock your phone, you need to give the training data. Let's say in if you want to unlock it, you need to show your face in front of the camera. Okay, it will be the training data. You will be doing first when you're making a locking system. It will be under the software part, which will be undergoing the machine level of language. Okay, there are three types of machine learning. Let's say they are called supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. uh, Michael, can you just move on to the next slide, please? Michael, can you just move on to the next slide, please? Okay. Another subset.
Change.
Okay, Michael, I will carry on. Okay, another subset of AI is artificial intelligence, deep learning, which will be working under the process of neural networks in order to make the computer to learn and make the decision like human. Do you ever think how the computer will process like a human? Let's say whether the calculator will give the wrong value or correct value. It will always give like a correct value. Same like the brain. Let's say 2 plus 2 is always 4. 2 plus 2 is not 5. We know uh, Michael, just keep the deep learning, please. Okay. Deep learning will be always work under the specific training data models. There are various types of learning that is always based on the deep learning process. Let's say there are image recognition process and natural language processing and speech recognition will be working with the process of deep learning. Okay. Next slide, please. Michael, next slide. Okay, as I said, training data. What are training data? If say example of a face unlocking system, if you need to unlock the face, you need to give the face modules. Let's say you are the basic face to the computer, so that it can make a choice whether this is your face or your friend's face. let's say it is your face, the computer should be unlocked. It is your friend or your mother's face, the computer should not get unlocked, because the training data which you are giving is your face only, not your mother's or your friend or your father's face. Okay, there are various training modules like let's say a linear regression and decision process and support vector machine and navy bytes, etc. Next slide, please. Ah, neural networks. Actually, I said some of the training data modules will be working under the basis of taking the data and make a prediction and then have a learning process into it. How does data will be collected? Let's say if your eyes is having a scanning on any of the things, let's say if you're scanning a book or reading a book, it will be stored in your brain, and you'll be having a neurons in your brain. These neurons will be interlinkly connected with the each of the neurons with the connection of axon. In the left hand side you will be having a neuron image, and the right hand side you will be having the neural network images. In the neural network images, you will be having an input part where your face and your training face. Like let's say if this is my straight view and this is my side view and this is also my side view. These are the three inputs and the hidden terminals. All these parts will be encrypted so that any of the third party or hackers can't able to uh, unlock your system, and this output will be your face only. If you turn this side, this is all your face. If you turn on screen, this is all your face. Okay, the output will be unlock the computer or phone. Next slide, please. Okay, neural networks. Before going into neural networks, does any of the participants having an account in PUBG or any of the multiplayer game? Any one of them can unmute and answer. Any one of the participants? No one is playing PUBG or Clash of Clans or any other game which will be under which will have a system like a multiplayer game. Any one of the participants? No one will play the multiplayer game, huh? Okay. Did anyone of the participants wonder how the PUBG or this multiplayer game will work? Okay.
Through servers.
Someone is unmuting. Yeah, kindly say. Yeah, someone has unmuted the mic. Okay. Let's say the example in the PUBG. There will be 100 plus friends or your enemies will be having a game location in the same platform, and you will be need to get a first in it. So you don't know how the enemies or bot will be. They will be in a hidden terminal. So if you go and need a view on them, they will be having there will be a range on it, whether the enemy is coming, and you will be seeing footsteps. How this are happening? This is basically of convolution neural networks. As I said before, neural networks shall be always have an interlink between the another neural network. You will be working on the same PUBG server, and your friend or your enemy will be also working on the same server. So there will be an interlinking system in it. When you are reaching to the 5 meter range of your enemy range, there will be a notification to the enemy saying that some of the enemy range from them are arriving or reaching to them. So you need to be alerted. So how this is working? This is basically working on the process of neural networks. Okay, and then recurrent neural networks. Okay, recurrent neural networks is one of the advanced networking technology. It's basically has a example of NLP, natural language processing. Is any of the participants work with Google Translator? Any one of them?
Yeah. I have experience.
Yeah, actually, can you just say how the Google Translator works? Hello.
Yeah, I guess that some of the basic words are saved in location is saver. When we search, give the keywords, it will search the data and give the apt correct word in that other language. I think so.
Okay. Actually, it is not. Okay. You are a little bit near to the definition. Any one of them in a technical part.
We can even speak speaking with a normal person. When we talk, it will reply. It will give a reply speaking with a normal person.
Yeah, ma. Actually, it is a basic application or a, okay, it is good. Actually, it will be working under the principle of LSTM, long short term memory, where your language or your text will be converted into the binary language, and then it's also converted into the machine learning language, and then it will be giving the output. It will be happening in the very fraction of seconds. It will be handling over the many large amount of data. Let's say if you are giving the 100 plus words or 1000 plus words, it will be convert it into the specific machine learning languages within the fraction of seconds. As a background, there will be a RNN, which is called as recurrent neural network. Okay, and then next slide, please. Michael, next slide, please. Yeah, here comes the OpenCV. It is one of the major part in artificial intelligence. You know what is the definition for CV? I think 11th and 12th students will know the full form of CV. Any one of them?
So compact disk.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Curriculum writing.
No, no, no. The part of computer language. Curriculum vitae is it will be okay. It is also the full form of CV. Actually, OpenCV. OpenCV means open source computer vision. Okay, humans have eyes, so we can see and we can take the scan of whatever we are seeing and whatever we are watching. How does computer see? How does computer will learn by using images? It will be under the process of OpenCV, open source computer vision. Actually, it is an open source library. We'll be using under the basis of uh, Python languages or any other languages. Actually, open source library system only. Any one of them can download the library so that the computer will communicate with the camera, and then camera will take the images, and then images will be converted into the training data, and then training data will be processed accordingly in order to give the output. Okay. This OpenCV can be written in any other languages like C++, Python, Java, or any languages. Okay. Some of the key features of OpenCV are image and video processing. If you say, if any of the participants has gone to the airport or any other central government departments, you will be seeing the very large camera will be holding the large lenses. Any one of them. No one has gone to the airport or a railway station. Okay. In airport there will be a camera which will be having various types of lenses. They will be scanning the each and every pixels, even your movements and even your activities. What are you doing, where are you going, and what types of luggages you are taking, and the ticket. Even they can zoom to your eyes or your skin. The lens they are using are very very powerful, and the software will be OpenCV. They will be having a powerful algorithm in order to search your face in net, which will be very huge technology. This or all type of technology will have a basic platform on OpenCV, and then image filtration and transformation. Okay, I think all participants will be using Snapchat, right? Uh, can anyone of them acknowledge that no one are using the Snapchat or Instagram filters? Okay. Do you wonder how does this filters or the images that you are taking are converting? How does the conversion process are done behind? Okay. The basic background is also OpenCV, and then object detection and recognition is also a part of OpenCV. Okay. Michael, can you just move on to the next slide, please? Okay. Face distance. Actually, this is one of the hands-on practice of OpenCV. Michael, can you just open the code for OpenCV? Face distance. Okay, Dino Williams, do you have any point to share with us? Okay. Michael, can you just zoom on to the code, please? No, Michael, zoom. No, no, just zoom to the code. Don't run the code, Michael. Just drag that bar and make the code as a full screen. Okay. Actually, I said OpenCV. OpenCV is a open library. Any one of them can download it from the net. So all can see the first line, import CV. Import CV means you are importing the computer vision technology from your laptop packages to the interpreter that you are using. The interpreter is nothing but like a Python that communicate to the computer. And then CV zone. CV zone is also one of the packages which will have a extend technological communication to the camera. And then face mesh module and then face mesh detector. Actually, we are going to give Sanjeev, your camera is on. Okay, as I said, we are going to have hands-on practice on face distance. How does the face can be divided? Face can be divided into 128 modules, which can be done by using face mesh detector. And then seventh line, cap equal to CV2 dot video capture. As we are going to capture the video from the camera, we are calling this function. Okay, and then we are also calling the detector module, which will be called as face mesh detector. And then 10th line, while true. This process will be having the function of opening the camera. Whether if the camera is open, then jump into the program, or else go off the camera or end the process. So if the camera is on, then jump into the function if faces. If faces is in the line 18. So Michael, can you just scroll down? Yeah, a little more. Okay, okay, perfect. Okay, thank you. Actually, this face distance code will be work under the process of distance between few pupils. Uh, in all cases, the pupils have the same distance, and the intersection distance will be the focal point. In my code, we are going to explain how the distance from the camera and your face is going to be predicted by using OpenCV. This focal point will be the measured from the camera. Michael, can you just run the code now, please? No, just close the camera. Close the camera. Yeah, I said no. That is a distance from camera to the face of the Michael, which will be based on the point between the two pupils. So here has 1 or 2 centimeter from the camera to his eyes. Okay, Michael, close the camera, close the program, move on to the PPT, please. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, from this slide, I will hand over the session to the Michael. Michael, carry on the session.
Yes, I'll take this. Anna, now is it audible?
Yeah, Michael, you are audible.
Okay. Is there any disturbances? Okay. Okay, I hope I'm audible now. So if there are any disturbances in this meeting, please, yeah. So if there are any disturbances, please let me know so that I will change it. So now I present the screen. Yeah. Is the screen visible now? Shall I start?
Yeah, Michael, you can carry on the session.
Yeah. So now I'm going to talk about the supervised learning. So as Mr. Sham told all these things about supervised AI, right? So artificial intelligence is something that which makes the computer to think. And computers, they are not actually they are thinking. It is an appearance, but because of the programmers and the coding knowledge they have changed the computer to think. Okay? Right. So now supervised learning is a learning method. See, now they are given all the things related to AI, the introduction related to AI. So the AI is which should learn from the past experience. Okay, the machine should learn from past experience. So for that, there are many learning methods to be followed. The basic method which I'm giving to you is supervised learning. Right? So what is supervised learning? How supervised learning? When it is to be used? All these things will be discussed here. Right. So input and output is known. Okay, this is the first point of this slide. Okay, right. So what is input and output known? Simple. See, from your childhood, you will be learning all those things. Like in the past slide, they have given us the teaching an infant, okay, a newborn, to learn from that. The same way, the computer also learns. Right. So if you see a dog, okay, a dog picture is here, and you know that it is dog, right? So and it is cat, and how come you know that? This is because your parents and your relative, your neighbor, your colleagues might have told you that this is the dog, and you would have recognized that this is the dog. And whenever I say this, I will recognize that this is a dog. Okay, but now I have to train the computer to know that this is the dog. And in future, if any dog or any cat or any object in this world comes near to this, it should understand or it should tell that it is dog. Okay, or any other object related to that. Okay, for that I'll take this cat and dog analogy. Okay, simply to say, you are creating a folder. Okay, for this, how it will be trained is, you are creating a folder of cat images. You are naming that folder as cat. Okay, and inside that
you are giving images, like thousands of images of a cat in this world. Okay? So thousands of images you are feeding to the computer one by one. Okay, and after that you are creating another folder, and in that you are keeping the name as dog. Okay, so 2 folders are now being created. Fine. Now you are giving or writing a program to analyze all these thousand images of cat and dog. Okay, from that you are telling, or you are training the computer to recognize that these two are dogs and these two are, I mean, cat and dog. Okay, so what is actually being given is, you are giving input as the images, and it should say it is cat or dog. So cat or dog is output. That is what is actually written here. Okay, input and the output is known to you. Okay, the input and output is known by the computer, and it will be trained by that format, and at last you will, I mean, the AI will say that if any other dog or any other cat comes in the future, it says that this will be considered as dog, or this will be considered as cat. This is not only for cat and dog. You can do whatever object in this world to train it from by giving input and output. Okay, so input you are giving us images, output will be written as program, and input and outputs are known, and in future it will predict what is what is the object. Okay, so that is what second point is, teaching a computer to learn from labeled examples. Okay, what is labeled? The cat is a label, dog is a label or output. Okay, so it is learning from the labeled examples. Okay, right. So next I'll go to the next slide. This is called unsupervised. Now, what is supervised learning? Simple. Actually, the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning is very, very simple. In supervised learning, input will be given, but there output will be given 100% accurate. Okay, output will be 100% accurate, which means like you are giving the folder name as cat. So in 100% you are giving output, but here output will not be given. That is the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning. Output will not be given to the AI software. What will be given is output rules, or learning rules will be given to the computer. Learning rules will be given. Okay, like you might have watched this detective stories, right? Detective with the crime thriller stories. What the detective will do? He will go to some like crime spot, and he will take the blood samples and all those evidence, the clues, hints from the spot, and he don't know who is the murderer. Okay, who is the culprit? But he will do the rules which is given. He will go on with the procedure, like taking the blood samples and going it for, detecting the DNA. Okay, and searching for the things. Okay, so he will be, what actually he'll be doing is, he will be following the procedure. Okay, he'll be following the procedures. At last he will find the murderer. The same principle this computer also will do. Okay, I have given traffic rules, right? So traffic rules, same principle. When you are teaching a AI to go in a full complete mesh of traffic, okay, there will be chaos in the traffic, and if you are moving to the traffic, okay, if you are taking the AI to learn to how to respond to the high traffic congestion, then you have to give traffic rules to it, so that like you should not go and smash with this car. You should in the right way. You should take left. You should take right. This route should be eliminated. This route should be considered. So these type of rules will be given to the thing, and at last it will reach the destination. It will reach the. So this is called unsupervised. So I think you may have the unsupervised learning on. What reinforcement learning? Actually, it is a slight modification of unsupervised learning. Okay, in unsupervised learning, 0% output will be given. Only learning procedures will be given. Right, 0% output will be 0% output will be given, which means no output will be given. And supervised learning, 100% output will be given. Reinforcement learning, 50% output will be given. That is what the difference. Okay, 50% output. So to give a funny example, right? To give a funny example, if you consider me, actually, when I was studying 11th and 12th standard, okay, like you, when I was studying 12th, 11th, and 12th standard, I will be waiting for the rewards to be given by my parents and my teachers. Like I was struggling very much to solve this differential and integral calculus, trigonometry formula. I was very struggling. So when I was doing these type of complex problems, like student solving problem in this picture, okay, the complex problems, I will do a first step, like differentiation of sin x will be cos x. So if I give a, I mean, if I done with the first step, I want them to congratulate me, and from that I'll be proceeding. Same principle this AI will be following. What is that? He will be given what are punishments. Okay, that is, if the predicted output or the 75% output is correct, will be given a reward. Okay, that can proceed further. Otherwise, if it is wrong, it will be given as punishment. Okay, it will be given a punishment. Punishment, which means it is wrong, you should go again with the process. Right? So that is what is given. Learning with partial results. Okay, so learning with partial results. Right? For that, the Sham told, neural network used for reinforcement learning is multi-layer perceptron. Okay, multi-layer perceptron. Right. Now, I hope you don't have any doubts in this. Am I right? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I'll proceed further. Hello? Are you there? Hello? Any doubts? 1 minute, I'll check with them.
Students give response.
Okay, I'll proceed further, sir.
மைக்கேல் ப்ரொசீட் பண்ணுங்க அப்படியே. இருக்காங்களே இல்லையன்ட்டு தெரியாது. இது ஆன்லைன்ல இது ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம். நம்ம மட்டும் பேசிட்டே இருப்போம், அவங்க இருக்காங்களா இல்லையான்னு தெரியாது.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes. So next, we will come to voice assistant. Okay. So now, voice assistant. This is the program which I've coded on my own. I've written on my own. So I've learned from all those online materials, and I've learned this. So many of you might be very familiar with this system. Am I right? So many of you might be very familiar with this process. I'll say into this, and I'll give you the output of, the example of it. Right. So software understand the human voice. Listen. Now, before we are getting the smartphones, okay, that is 2015 or 16. What will be actually, before the the discovery of Google Assistant and all, what they'll be doing is they'll be giving input through keyboards and mouse. That is what they were people were restricted with keyboards and mouse. But now, after the incoming of this Google Assistant and all those things, what happened is you can give voice as input to this software. Okay, what this software will do is it will take the human voice as the input, and it will translate that into the computer understandable language, and from that it will process the output, and from that the output will be given same as how you have given. That is, the computers will talk back to you. Okay, the computers will talk back to you. That is what the voice assistant is all about. The same principle is with the chatbot. Chatbot also, it will do the same same way, but it won't talk to you, but it will display the result. That's all. So you're commanding computer by voices. Okay, right. So for simulating, actually, why I have simulated is actually this is an example of voice assistant, because voice assistant has various number of vast number of functions to be performed. But this is an example of this, a small example of this. For this, I've used Python 3.1, 3.11 language and simulator software using Microsoft Visual Studio Code and also PyCharm. But I'll run now through PyCharm only. Okay. So, okay. First, now I'll explain you the packages. Now, why packages have been installed? See, in Python or whatever coding language or whatever thing you are using, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 will be performed easier. Okay, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 will be performed easier. You don't need any packages to need any higher end version of programs. You need like speech recognition module. In this case, voice assistant, you need speech recognition module. Why speech recognition is used? Simple. Speech recognition, the computer should understand the voice of the human, okay, or voice of the user. So speech recognition has been used. And PyAudio. PyAudio is for simply for it is used for producing the audio signal. PyWhatKit has been used. PyJokes, simple joke to give you some entertainment. PyJokes has been used. Wikipedia is to serve the internet. PyTTSX3. This is very, very simple. PyTTSX3 is used for text to speech recognition. Okay, text to speech recognition. And date time is used. So date time is simply to give you date and time. Okay, so these are the things has been used. So now I will give you the example. Okay, I'll run it. I'll run the code and I'll show you. 1 minute. So this is the code I have created in the editor. Okay. Right. So I think you won't be able to hear the voice of this computer because I'm using it through. I mean, the speaker sound is not clear with me. That is the issue. But I'll show you the output. Okay, I'll show the output. So here you can see these are the modules that have been imported. Okay, and listener, all those things. But don't be worried with this programs. Okay, Python programs, because you might not be very familiar with this. So I'll run the output. Okay. So I have. So now it is saying that please say something. Now I'll say hi. Hi, voice assistant. Hi. Hi. 1 minute. I think it's not processing well. Okay, I think so. There's a problem in this. Okay, no problem. Now, you can see the code, right? So, like, if you say hi, it will say like glad to meet you. All those things it will be given, but I don't know why it is not working now. Okay, no problem. I'll go to the next slide. Okay, in YouTube and all, you will be getting all these programs. You can run it and see on your own. Okay, so I'll go to the next slide. Okay, right. So next, applications of AI. So this is one of the major topic you should be very familiar with. Okay, so applications of AI. Do you know about this Microsoft Power BI? This is one of the AI software being used in business. Okay, in business field it is being used. And I should say about this also. This is the prediction. Okay, predictive analytics. So what is prediction actually? Prediction, actually, one of the major application of AI is prediction. Okay, prediction is the one actually. It is performed by AI very well because 90 to 95% of accuracy accurate prediction can be given by. So prediction is done by AI. Now, for example, a teacher of the class might be having the results of 50 students in her class. Okay, and she'll be going through all the marks of each and every subject, and she will predict that this particular student will get 100 on 100 in the final exam. This particular student can get 75 marks. So this is what basic prediction, but this prediction is being used in all in Indian Meteorological Department, in ISRO, in NARL, all those things, they will be using this prediction analytics. Okay. But to give you a short example of this, you can give data set. Okay. First, you have to give data set. From that data set, it will train itself. Okay, the computer will train itself, and from the training, it gives some weighted models, and from weighted models, will be 95% about this reliability and all. Okay, so prediction is one of the major applications. And this market research, yeah, research field, it is also being used. Okay, research field also, this AI is used. And medical field is also one of the emerging thing in AI. So what is actually in medical field is patient monitoring techniques. Like if a patient is going to be affected by heart attack, that is in a couple of weeks, then that AI will send that particular message to his family doctor, and he can insist him before the occurrence of heart attack. Okay, so this is one of the application of AI in medical field. And personalized treatment plans. Okay, the last point, personalized treatment plans. In personalized treatment plans, what is actually happening is you can plan your treatment schedule, and at that particular day, it will insist you that you should go to doctor. This is you have got an appointment, so please go and make a consult. Consult with doctor about your thing. Okay. Then another important thing is genomics research. Now, what is genomics research? That is completely about DNA and genetic engineering. Okay, in genetic engineering also you will be having this. I think this 11th and 12th students who are from biology background, you might have familiar with this. And then defense field also, this AI is used. That's Athena AI. So these type of softwares and all used in defense field. Now, defense field is very important because like target identification and tracking of the enemy, target identification, threat assessment, where and all humans cannot go. Okay, battlefield healthcare, surveillance, continuous monitoring of the particular terrain. Okay, autonomous weapon systems. Okay, all those area, defense field, this particular thing is happening. Okay, then education field. This is very, very interesting. You need this actually. Nowadays you are using chat GPT and all, right? So chat GPT, Google Bard, all those things are being used in education. Okay, this language learning, virtual classrooms, adaptive learning platforms, educational chatbots, all those things are the major applications of AI. And at last, I have to tell you that there is a chatbot in banking system. Okay, for example, to say in City Union Bank. Okay, in a City Union Bank, they are using an AI technology where it is actually a chatbot. Okay, chatbot is an application of AI, right? So chatbot, it will ask you some questions, and if you want to create, or if you are in a need of creating an bank account, then you can insist that, you can type that I want to create, so please help me, and it will ask you some questions related to that, and at last you can create you an account, and it can also help you. So AI technology is one of the most reliable technology, upcoming technology, emerging technology, and it is also now in present. So please if you want to choose your career, if you want to choose your area of interest in your path in AI, you can definitely, with 100% success, you can do this, and at last you will end up in success. Right. So I'll hand over the session to Mr. Sham to conduct these games and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Okay, make the screen as a full screen.
No, sir. I'll
No,
stop
Michael, I will
sharing.
share the screen. Wait a second, I will share the screen.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll stop presenting.
Okay, guys, can any one of them can see whether my screen is visible? Participants, kindly acknowledge whether my screen is visible.
Yes, no.
Yeah. Yeah, is this screen is visible? Samantris?
It's visible.
Yeah. I will give the link to you in the message. So participants, kindly click into this link and kindly go into this section which is called as Play Archive. Actually, this website is basically built with the help of Google machine learning process. This will be working under the algorithm which is used to build the Google website. Let's say, okay, let's say this is the highlighted word which is called as cheese. We need to provide the word in this box related to cheese. Can any one of them related to cheese? Any one participant can say any one of the words that are related to cheese. Any one of them. Okay, then I will type like sandwich. Okay, this let's say this cheese is used in sandwiches. Okay, this is one of the example. Let's say I will explain in upcoming session. Sorry, upcoming word. Let's say paper. Let's say papers are made by using wood, and it is also used for writing purpose, and it is used in books. Let's say books as a word. Then it will be answered. Let's say this word is highlighted. We need to give the related word. The Google NLP will be work with the neural languages, and it search the millions of language words that are related to rain, and then it will provide the words according to the session. For first session, second, third, fourth. The fourth session will be the basic session, and the first session will be the last session. Let's say rain will be in the form of water, so it will be come under the second session. What will be the first session? Where rain fall will be the second session. Let's say king. What is king? Who is a king? Someone who is related to queen, so he will be under the fourth session. Table, anything related to table. Let's say it is wood, which is made up of table is made up of wood. So this is the one of the basic example for natural language processing. Let's say this is another one example. This is called as quick draw. This is also the major example of artificial intelligence. These both websites are handled by Google Technologies. They are using the algorithm like decision learning, and then many other advanced technology. Let's say how this website works. It is showing this draw a garden in under 20 seconds. I will explain how it will be working. Let's say it will be the tree. Yeah, actually it's saying that it is a broccoli. Uh, as I said before, A is not fully dependable. Okay, A is not fully dependable. It is not giving me the correct answer. So A is not fully dependable. So these are some application that yeah, AI is being used in real time. Okay, thank you. Priyanka or Ruby? Ruby, can you give the vote of thanks?
Yes, nice. Now it's time to express a gratitude on behalf of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, St. Joseph Institute of Technology, St. Joseph's Group of Institutions. I would like to thank Mr. Shyam and Mr. Michael for sharing their wonderful insights with us. My heartfelt thanks to our beloved chairman, Dr. B. Babu Manoharan sir, for organizing a wonderful webinar to gain knowledge. My sincere thanks to our managing director, Mrs. S. Jessipriya ma'am, executive director, Mr. B. Sasisekhar sir, and principal, Dr. P. Ravichandran sir, for giving this opportunity to conduct the webinar successfully. And I would also like to extend my gratitude to our head of the department, Dr. C. Jnana Kausalya ma'am, Staff and Student Affairs, Dr. J. Rohini ma'am, Lab Affairs, for their ceaseless support and guidance. Last but not the least, my sincere thanks to all the participants for your active participation and support. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ruby. Participants, kindly fill the feedback link.
Yeah. Sham and Michael.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, fine. Record stop பண்ணிடுங்கப்பா.
Okay, so Penin, record stop பண்ணிக்கோ. Sir, Penin record stop பண்ணிட்டான்னு நினைக்கிறேன் sir.